To all who shall see these presents, greeting. This is to certify that the President of the United States of America, authorized by Act of Congress 20 July 1942, has awarded the Legion of Merit to Colonel Marietta P. Stanton, United States Army, Headquarters, United States Army Forces Command, for exceptionally meritorious service from 21 July 1977 to 20 July 2007 while serving in various positions of great responsibility and trust. She is culminating her military career as the individual mobilization augmentee to the Chief, Nurse, Office of the Command Surgeon General, Deputy Chief of Staff, G1, Headquarters, United States Army Forces Command, Fort McPherson, Georgia. Colonel Stanton's legacy of contributions to academia, clinical, continuing education, medical support, and soldier readiness will continue to improve the nation's readiness posture and are a direct reflection of her leadership, excellence, dedication, and commitment to mission accomplishment. Upon retirement, Colonel Marietta P. Stanton is recognized for distinguished performance of duty that represents exemplary achievement in the finest traditions of the United States Army, by order of the Secretary of the Army this 30th day of January 2008.
Please take your seats. Don't mind us. And on behalf of the Army Nurse Corps, I have a letter from me thanking Marietta for all of her service
And her coins.
and the coins reflecting excellence in nursing. So thank you very much.
Well, I'll be brief. That's going to be a hard act to follow. But I think that this is really a great opportunity because this week is Nurses Week, that we honor Marietta, during this week. What I have to present to her is a coin from the Chief of the Army Reserve in a letter in appreciation for her support over 31 years that she contributed to the Army and the Army Reserve. So this is in thanks for your service.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming today. And I am very blessed. I wasn't going to cry, and I'm not. I have a wonderful husband and two wonderful children, and I've had a wonderful family. I've had a career in nursing that has spanned almost 40 years, and I've done just about everything you can do in nursing. I've been a staff nurse on every unit in the hospital. I've been a supervisor. I've been staff development teacher. I've been a director of department. I've been a faculty person. And I'm now director of the graduate program here at UA. And we're starting our doctorate of nursing practice in the fall. We are accepting our second cohort of nurse educators. We are admitting our 8th or 9th class of master's students. We're a relatively young program. So the excitement, the challenges have continued. And you say to yourself, boy, that's as good as it gets. Well, I'm here to tell you, not so. For 29 years, besides doing all of those things, at least one weekend a month, and maybe more, I went to my closet, and in my closet was a green uniform, just like that over there. It's changed a little bit over the years, and a pair of boots. And I got to put that on and be an Army nurse. And that is an honor and a privilege. And I have enjoyed every single minute of that. As an Army nurse, I got to be a staff nurse. I got to be a chief nurse of 3 different kinds of field units. I got to be the commander of the 75th Combat Support Hospital here in Tuscaloosa. I was one of the first 3 nurse commanders in this country on the reserve side, and I'm proud of that. I worked with the best chief nurse in the world at Walter Reed, Jerry Graham. I worked with at the Ahmed School and Center, and I just finished as the assistant to the chief nurse at Forces Command. I got to go active duty. I got to be the senior case manager for the Southeast Regional Medical Command and help our soldiers returning. And I feel I did something to help. And that's as good as it gets. Now that uniform is hanging in my closet, and I would have worn it today, only it's a little tight. But it always will be in my closet, because I was, I am, and I always will be an Army nurse. And I want to thank Dr. Barber for putting this together today. Never tell her you want anything, because she will do something spectacular. And I thank you for doing that. And I thank Ruby and the people who work so hard from ROTC to put this together at a time in the semester when I know there is no time. So thank you, Ruby, and thank you all you cadets. I want to thank you, Major General Pollock, for coming. Maybe people in this room don't know what a singular honor it is to have you come here. I mean, she's in charge of Army nurses throughout the world. To take time to come here to say thank you to some esoteric little colonel was very, very gracious and generous of you. And I thank you, too, Colonel Johnson, as a friend and as a colleague, for coming. You made my day very special. I will remember this always. And when you have kind of skipped out on your own retirement, this is very special. Thank you very much, from the bottom of my heart. And I want to thank my Command Sergeant Major, who stood behind me in so many situations, that his very presence just brings me to tears, because I would have died without him. And if I was any good, it was because of you. And I thank you for coming today. I thank you all. Thank you. You've made this a very special day. Dean Franco, I thank you all.